I'm good. Yep. Yes, sir.
I want to go to the phone store.
Dad, we're not giving you no cell phone. We told you that.
Hey,
You getting a landline. Go get a landline. You're not buying no more cell phone. They keep taking them.
30 seconds, okay. It's 30 seconds.
Have to be still.
being still just for you, Sally. What are you looking at? Just for you. Those are some nice shoes.
Ain't they nice? Her boots.
Thank you so much.
I thought she'd been in jump school or something. Did you were a paratrooper when I saw you?
These are my ready to be ready.
Oh, I thought I had on a helmet or something.
You could shave looking into them things.
Mm-hmm. Size what, 7, 8?
7.5. That was good.
Yes.
We're done?
Now you gonna do me.
What was I doing? I was just sitting
I
there.
know, you know.
Damn.
You just receive the energy here.
Yeah, just, now give me some money for that.
Okay. Usually it goes the other way, but
That's
yeah,
it.
take it off.
Is that your phone, Ricky?
No, I heard it over there, so it was a phone, but
So you got 2 kids,
I have one.
1 kid. I don't know why I keep going to 2.
Everybody wants me to have another one, but I'm finished.
I ain't saying nothing about that.
Everyone that I
When you
encounter.
getting married?
I'm already married.
Okay.
We've been dating for 10 years now. And been married for, it's going on 2 years.
That's good. You guys are smart.
So
You
we
got to
were
know
like
each other
dated, yeah, for a long time, and then
You feel that.
Huh?
You feel that. Didn't you feel that, Dad?
What?
What he did?
What?
energy.
Yes, you feel it.
Hey,
Something?
behind you, you feel something?
You need to give me one on my neck before I leave you. You can do it while I'm driving.
Okay, no, you can sit down.
Huh?
I didn't also feel it.
Do you want to film yourself? Are you giving you one? You want energy healing?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Ray can do it.
Yeah, I have it.
I like that feeling. I do.
Here, Ray.
Did you feel it when you were sitting there? Did you feel something?
Oh, you want an energy?
Yeah, just give energy transfer.
But you know, if he'd have been
Okay.
really focused, he was having a conversation, he could still feel it. You know, because you know when you're quiet.
Oh.
Yeah. But he didn't know it was all.
Dad and Cora James used to put me to sleep.
Really? Some awesome dudes.
Kind of miss Cora anyway.
Well, yeah.
He's the last of the people that I knew my age. He's dead.
Yeah, he passed away. He sure did. And they buried him in his African attire. He was red and black. Completely red and
Mama,
This helps you move.
Oh, I'll take it.
sister, y'all gone.
Yeah, the left side of my neck.
people don't stay there.
Oh,
You miss them, they don't stay.
I know. Still want to go to the store.
And we're not going to the store. Don done bought him about 6 phones. And he said he's still in them.
I kept them all up until 2 months ago.
So there's gonna be a landline putting that on.
Yeah, when?
You have to ask Dawn, because I can't do nothing until Dawn moves.
See if you can get my dog.
We talked to her today.
That sounds like a solution.
Yeah, I felt some
If
cheese
you don't get a
there.
landline, it'll be better because
Yeah.
They ain't gonna steal
Thank
that.
you.
it's too big and bulky.
Right.
And plus, if they do steal the phone, you can still put another phone in there and still charge it to the wall. You're not buying any more cell phones, it's a waste of money. People don't have money like that. Do you have money to go buy a cell phone? No. Do you have money in your pocket? How much? Let me see.
I ain't telling you.
I bet, but you ain't got nothing to go buy no cell phone. We done bought all the cell phones and they're not, and you don't have them. We'll get to the cell phone store and he'll look at me.
You know what it is? Since somebody stole the one good phone, I feel bad.
Well, don't feel bad.
I want to get another phone
You want
just
to sit
like
right here?
But I'm gonna see if you can go
nail
on
it to
your
my forehead.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Because if you had a cell phone,
No.
and that's the thing about, like I told Dawn, when she had him with a cell phone, he should have had numbers in there. He should have had plenty of numbers in that phone to call you guys. Because Dawn know how to get in contact with people. So I wondered, did he really know what to do with a cell phone? When you had the cell phone, because you weren't calling them, who was you calling when you had your cell phone?
No training at cameras.
Only the people I like, people.
Uncle Butch said
like
you
you
never
did.
called
Who
him.
picked me?
Dawn said you didn't call her. So who was you calling on the cell phone?
Why do you have a camera then?
Butch,
Just for fun?
me and Butch
No,
are real
to-
close.
Yeah, but
To
you wasn't calling him on the
Practice?
phone.
Okay.
He
For
said you
practice,
wasn't calling him on the
yeah.
cell
Okay.
phone.
Well,
So I
the more you
can-
practice, the better you become.
Yeah.
So.
People, just people.
He's married. I stay out of that.
Yeah, he's married. Ain't Deb came to see you before?
Huh?
Ain't Deb came up here to see you before?
When?
Her and Uncle Butch came. She said y'all was right downstairs and she didn't come in your room, but y'all was downstairs. Yeah.
Damn. Well, you kinda, yeah, I guess you're right.
Y'all let me know in about 15 to 20 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Because I'll lose track of time.
What?
15 to 20 minutes pass.
What about it?
I'm gonna go to the restroom and you gonna go too.
You want me to go to the restroom with you?
No, not with me. I'm past that stage. Are you enjoying your visit with the guys?
I
See,
mean, I think so because I might see him.
you might sing what?
I'm cool right now.
You been cool all day.
Ain't nobody doing nothing.
What should we be doing?
Usually somebody around here getting beat up.
Really? I ain't never came and nobody was getting beat up.
You lucky. You ain't here at the right time.
Oh, my goodness.
I missed all the action. Really? Dude, you have to call
You
me.
missed it.
When we get you that phone, you have to call me and tell me, come on, it's happening.
3 days ago, I was in the bathroom washing myself up. I left the door open.
Like you always do.
The main door to the bathroom.
Like you always do.
And one of those girls came walking in.
One of your girlfriends.
And right as I turned and looked at her, I could see there was a woman standing there and me butt naked.
Really?
Yeah. And I just went, damn.
Yeah, she just saw you in your birthday suit.
I said, hey, turn around, get out.
But you leave the doors open. That means come on in.
I ain't gonna-
That's what that means, come on in.
There's 2 or 3 of these women in here bigger than me.
What that mean?
Oh, I ain't gonna say that.
They take care of you, they bring you food and all kind of stuff.
What you all gonna do with this one?
She's a project. We're working on it. So far, so
See?
good. You want to show them some
What?
movie
She
time?
gonna be bad to the bone. She a girl, so she gonna
What,
be
right
bad.
now? Like do something?
Put your phone down for a little.
What's gonna be your weapon of choice?
Okay.
I think the stick in the knife. She's not too bad with doing things. I'm gonna be your.
Let-
We're just gonna do this a little bit.
Well, do we need to move table?
No. You want to catch a little bit of some film if you want to?
Yes.
She can't do a lot, but she you can tie key. What I want you to do is this.
I could take my shoes off.
No, you can do a shoot. But I'm gonna show the hands up. I show the hands up. I want you to give me 2 punches. You give me 2 elbows.
After the kick first.
Is she gonna do this fast?
She's gonna do it kind of like in training speed. She's got, just to give you an idea of what her body looks like. Okay, so hands up in guard position, right? Okay, so here. First, we're gonna make it reflex. Now, sit the hand out, I want you to put the jab across and bring it back. Okay, cover the side.
That's right.
Jab across, Listen up, ready?
I'll be damned.
Cover.
Boy, I love fighting.
We know that.
Okay, now, same thing now. I want you to jab, I want you to elbow, the same hand. Now,
Okay.
I think I'm working her out, so she's getting used to it now.
Getting all hot now.
There was no difference between the way she was punching and a male.
Clean form, yeah.
Good mechanics. She might not have the power of a guy, but the thing is that I was the element of surprise. How many times are you going to expect a woman to be able to hit as quick and as crisp as she hits?
It was crisp.
Yes. That's
Good retraction too.
So now what you're going to do, elbow cuts. This is a lot that, Mike, when we were trained, we didn't do a lot of elbow. We did some, but not a lot. But in slow motion, you see the jab, we understand this. But the tie elbow, when she converts this to an opposite collapse, this is known for cutting a lot, particularly bridging the nose and jaw. Okay. Now do it super slow motion. You do jab and elbow. Excuse me, jab, elbow. Jab. No, same thing. Jab, elbow.
Okay.
Again, just make it crisp. Good. Back up just a little bit.
Nobody messed with her when she was a child. When she was a kid.
Okay, now we're going to go for
How old
the
is
reaction.
she?
I don't even know. Ray, how old are you?
29.
Okay, back up just a little. Okay, hands up. Okay, make it crisp, make it crisp, make it crisp.
So it's true.
Make it crisp. Okay, one more time. Come. There you go. Okay, back up a little bit. Okay, now. Jab, elbow, really up.
Man, this is better for me. This is better than going to the movies.
Oh, good.
Good. Let's see how we come better. We can't watch again. Hurt real slow. Slow motion. 2, 3. And this is why I think a woman can be an equalizer, even though she can't punch her elbow. Once the elbow cuts, it cuts deep. Okay. That one more time. 1, 2. Slow motion. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay. Now reflex drill. I give it. You ready? It's up. Okay. Same combination. Yeah. Elbow, elbow. Ready?
Breathe.
Then we're ready. Off the lead. Then we're ready. Okay, reflex. Hey! Back a little bit. Nice, nice. Cover at the end of it.
I'm used to seeing that, right?
Okay, keep
Women.
Ah, you can go fast. Come on. That's what I want. That's what I want.
It's unbelievable. I haven't seen a woman do this in 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
I found, you can't intimidate women. Well, you're a teacher, Take them just gradually, give them a little bit more confidence, a little bit more motivation.
That's why I didn't like those stories about them other guys.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You, can you hit fairly hard?
Yeah. That's what
Here,
the
wait a
guys-
minute.
Let me do something. Do me a favor, just stay right here. Right to the side of me, okay? This way you don't get any blowback into your arms. Make a good fist. It's pretty good. Now, I want you to do this. Tighten that thing up as tight as you can, but I want the rest of your arm to stay relaxed. Okay, now here's what I want you to do. You're gonna swing it like this. Get that knuckle a little more. Okay. And you're gonna go tap me on the surface, then a little deeper, then a little deeper, then a little deeper. See if you can get 4 levels out of it. I want your arm to swing really relaxed, really loose, okay? Fist is really tight and arm really loose, okay? Tap the surface, deeper. Now I want you to go like this with it. So here, I'll show you what I mean. Just stand right here. So if I'm doing it, it's like this. open. You don't want to cut off, you don't want to ground out the punch by running, just really
So like
loose.
a wide swing.
You'll learn penetration
Okay.
as you get real comfortable. So, and I want to feel how you're hitting. Go ahead. You don't mind me doing the standing? Okay. So swing it nice and clean. Harder. 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 Nice.
Amazing.
Harder. Good girl. Come on, give me some. Come on, you can do it hard.
Okay.
Not
Strong,
too bad. I can start to feel it.
That was kind of
That moved him.
Good job, kid.
You were a protege, huh?
hard and then
What?
just
You were a
like that.
protege.
That was
You
cool.
taught me, I taught her.
You'll get it.
It was
How does that feel?
Kind of weird. Because
Why?
I was loose, but I mean, I felt like,
It's different hitting the body too than pads, right? That's the thing, yeah.
How much do you weigh?
like 125, 130.
I outweigh you by 100 pounds.
Okay.
What I want to see you do, just because I'm curious, I want to see you take one of them elbows and move me about 1.5 feet by hitting me on the outside of my shoulder. You'll hit me, you're going to have to hit fairly hard. And please, please don't miss my shoulder and go up in my eye.
Okay.
Oh, man. This show is over. Why am I doing it? The man that grabs you, wherever you're at, you'll know. You'll know what to do. You'll know just because he looks big, don't necessarily mean anything. I remember something Dan Anasanos told me. He told me, you know what your problem is? I said, I know I'm gonna hear it. And he said, you gotta learn how to hit inches. And I went, what? He said, you gotta learn to hit the inches. Well, what do you mean, Dan? He says, quit trying to hit the whole body at one time.
Yeah.
And I went, okay. So he showed me a couple of things and I was like, he never should have did that. That's when I came up with some stuff and I went, damn. But he's really good. Really good. And he knew that he was training a knucklehead when we were training. I'm gonna stand up in a minute. I want you to try to hit me on the shoulder, and for God's sake,
Don't miss.
please. I'm not a bit missing this.
Don't mess your face up.
Don't hit this.
Okay.
Because I just got this hit. About 5 days ago. I fell in there. I got up too fast. Hit my eye on the end of the table.
Ooh, man, that's a close one.
That crap hurt, man. Are you ready?
Should I do this?
Yeah. We ain't got no other women in here, do we?
No, nobody else.
Look, the important thing, what I would never do is I would never trick you.
Okay.
That ain't right. To tell somebody you're gonna do one thing and you do another, then them, hit me on the shoulder. You ain't gotta go through a big old thing. Here's my shoulder, here, right here. Just hit it.
So
One.
an elbow,
Tell you what, you stay right there. Hit me with your right side. Just hit me on the shoulder.
like an elbow?
Yeah. You get hard like that. You get that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Did you catch that? Wow.
That's what I'm talking about. Did you feel that? Do the same thing in slow motion now. Slow motion. Just don't do it real hard. Okay. More.
Slower?
Yeah. No, you can do it fast like you did the other time. See how I'm doing this? That's you knocking me away. And you ain't even hit me in the face. Go ahead. This is so strange to feel this. One more. Left side. You ain't missed this. Please don't hit me in.
Try again.
We just got through talking about this. We just got through talking. You ain't gonna miss anymore, are you? How did you miss?
My left side, my left elbow.
Well, just take it easy. Just take it slow.
Okay.
But good. Go ahead. That was better. Okay. Whoa!
Okay.
That was good. What happened that you missed it? You missed me.
I was nervous. My left side, I need to work on my left elbow.
It's okay.
I'm stronger on my right
How
side.
you get? What I want to know is how you gonna make up for it.
If I miss, probably move out of the way and do a knee.
I like that.
Find another, don't miss a beat, run, do something else. I don't know.
That's right.
Compromise for
You miss. You miss. Nobody's supposed to know.
Yeah.
Nobody is supposed to know you miss. Watch me do this. Don't get unclothed. We need to be doing all that. Hit me in the shoulders. Just throw a jab. You're too late, man. Just tap it. If I get back.
Get back.
Now watch what I do, even in slow motion. Now come on. Give me your left side. Just touch my chest. You're fast.
Touch it again.
Now, if I can't get to you, if one thing can't get to you, this is the simple thing. Go throw your jab. This is the simple thing. Or simply to avoid it. I know you're gonna hit me with that, so throw your jab. That's what it's meant to do too, honey. It's meant to make you go, whoa, shoot. And that's when you step in for the second punch. So go ahead and miss. Step in for your second punch. Watch what I do in slow motion. Go ahead. Miss.
Miss.
Okay, you did it. Miss. Miss. Now watch what my left arm does. Do your two. Again. Watch this. I use what you got.
Right.
Throw your jab. Excuse me. Throw your jab. This one. I'll use me parrying off your jab to hit you. That looks like this, even in slow motion. Throw your jab. They know what this is.
Trap.
I'm on my way to it. Yep. You got to be here. If you're here, do it again. Now I'm gonna make you miss. Go ahead. Again. Deal with that.
Deal with that.
What you need?
A pencil.
Got a pen?
Give me a pen. Every time you punch, I want you to believe this is what most people are afraid of. Throw your right jab. Right jab. Look where this is going. What's under here? That leads to,
Death.
well, in the end, yes. They don't mind that.
They won't realize they're cut though, so.
They will in about
When it's too
10 or
late.
12 seconds.
Okay.
Because what you do, what you want to do,
You're gonna pull away and that's
No.
gonna pull more. Thinking too much.
I'm gonna go to the outside of where your chest is supposed to be, and I ain't touching yours, okay? Throw your jab, here I come. Yeah, that's scared, you scared the crap out of you. Here, you just go slow.
Do he still know that stuff?
Huh?
You still know that stuff?
Sure he does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Throw it in slow motion. I want you to watch what I do with the knife. Go ahead. Here it comes. Look under here. Look under there. There's a big nerve in an artery that runs to your heart. That's what I'm after. And at first, you don't feel that much. Not just, all I did was touch yours with my finger. How's it feel? And you can already feel it. And all I did was go in. In the end, nothing happens. That's why they'll tell you, if you can hit somebody, knock them down, and they'll get up talking you know what, for about 30 seconds. 30 seconds. And all of a sudden, you see them do this. Like you in your arm did. All of a sudden they'll do this. And they'll try to look at you and do it with you like it don't mean anything. But watch what they do. Watch my left arm. Watch this. They'll go, oh yeah. What did he put his arm under there for? What did he put his hand under there? Because it hurts, damn it. And then you watch the blood flow. Then you say, and you'll know you did hurt somebody if you try to do the same thing. And they cover up. They cover up. That's why I approve the girls carrying knives, guns, and everything. But how did it feel? I don't know exactly where that artery is in your armpit, so there's only one way to try to get to it. You can't stab it. You've got to cut it. I ain't that good. I'm not that good with a knife, stabbing on certain things. But I'll be damned if I ain't good at cutting.
Cut all your life, right? Cutting stuff to food, you cut all the time.
That means, I hope you don't never have to, I hope you love your husband and your child and never have to do this crap.
What's that thing you used to do behind your ear? You used to used to take them kids and make them fall out. You used to go behind their ear or something.
Oh, you're gonna bring up some past shit.
Well, what was that?
Something else. Not for this. I'm getting rid of this. I don't know. Give me one, please. I know. Oh, excuse me. I know that you'll feel that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made you do what? Yeah, it made you go. Now that's what I'm after.
Okay.
That is what I'm after. Boy, I ain't gonna do it again.
No, I feel my hands moving without.
I know. I'll just do this. And I forgot about something else I ain't told you about. These guys could probably tell you. I have to watch what I do with my hands. Because I carry a whole lot of energy. So what feels okay to me will overload you.
Yeah.
It'll overload you. It'll be as if you're fighting, you're trying to pick me up. All of my weight and what I can do falls on you. You'll try to use what you know to get me off of you, but you don't fight me every day. So I'll overload you with it. And you'll be going, something's wrong. That's the first thing you tell your mind, something's wrong. He's not falling down, he's not getting away, he's not even trying. It's because I've overloaded your ability to defend yourself. Now you got to defend yourself with about another 100 and something odd pounds. You'll find nothing you can do, which is why I told you the truth. If I can't get to it, that's the first place. Throw a jab. Throw a jab.
Drive her across.
I'll go up under here,
Okay.
get this. If I can't get this, where's my next target? And by the way, this is not a test.
Right here.
Is it? Should I? Let me see. You make it, you do it. Your neck.
Okay.
She don't know.
No.
I was thinking neck, but I was
Okay.
like, well,
Okay.
the arm would like.
Put it back under there. Okay, now, I'm gonna go for your neck. Slow motion. First, I need to get that out my face.
He's a mess. You a mess. I'll find you know what,
Did you
he
see
is
that?
best at this. Let me say, I have not saw him this active or him knowing what he was talking about and it making sense since I've been coming.
How do you know it makes sense?
Because you now make sense. He needs to be doing something else passion because him sitting here, he's losing it.
Yeah, she's got a good point.
That's why the only thing I
He's
get,
losing it.
the only thing I get a
I have
chance
not
to
saw
do
him like this since I've been coming.
is to fight for your real.
He needs to be at work doing something. He needs to be doing something that he loves. It brings back the old him.
Sure, it's all in there, man.
It's
in
all,
there.
and I'm thinking, so he's not demented on this. It come back like breathing.
It feels. Can you feel anything coming off of me?
Yeah.
What do you feel?
Good energy.
That's right. People say that stuff don't exist. Yes, it does.
She does.
When I was married, I was with my wife,
Well, wife Kim.
Kim.
I remember Kim.
You never did like Kim, did you?
I did like Kim, Daddy.
I didn't know you talked to her.
I used to call you when y'all lived over there off of Riverview.
Yeah.
The heavy
Okay.
woman that
Yeah.
lost all the weight.
110 pounds.
Oh, I sure remember her. The one you come crying about, I don't know, but she done got 5'9", now she gone. I remember Kim.
Oh, yeah.
I remember.
Never
I
happened
liked
again.
Kim. I did like her.
I forgot what I was talking about.
Energy.
Yep.
They say it don't exist.
Yes, it does.
Not in the way we do.
I know that.
But I was with my wife. That's what I was talking about. So we're messing around. We're doing good.
And I forgot you was married to Kim.
And right in the middle of everything, she looks up at me and says, "What you doing?" I went, "What's the matter? What do you mean, what am I doing?" She says, "Why are you putting so much, why are you so heavy?" I went, and I wasn't heavy because I had her legs back here. So what was so heavy? Energy.
Yeah.
And no matter what I did, it wasn't right. She told me once, "Why are you moving me so heavy like that?" And I went, "Sorry, Kim, I'm not doing that on purpose. If you try to wrestle me, you'll put your hands on me, and if I'll be calm, I'll overload you so that you can't wrestle me. All of a sudden, I'll go from a 215-pound man to somebody weighing 250. And then you'll have to deal with that. But nothing is as scared as a guy I found out about 2 years ago. I've never seen anybody do this. He'll be fighting you, and you'll be defending yourself against somebody that weighs 180. But somewhere like that. And the first time you touch him, all of a sudden he goes from 180, 190 to about 250. You fighting a man, it was like this, a little thing, and then he tries to touch you. You try to touch him. You never don't do that. And you reach out to hit him, and all of a sudden, all this force comes out. All this strength comes out. I like looking at their faces because they're laughing on the inside. And they can't wait to go to the next ring. I've watched this all my life. It's like, here, come in. It's like doing this with somebody. And I ain't gonna do nothing hard or fast, okay?
Okay.
It's like you do it. I didn't mean to touch your chest.
Oh.
No, it's a bad thing men do. That's your private area there, girl. I don't want to look at it. You can just.
I'm trained with guys. Accents better now.
We got to go find him a prostitute.
Did you see what she did?
I was like, it's okay.
He is a mess.
What gets me is.
He's a mess.
Can I have it? Thank you. What gets me is. It ain't covering up nothing.
He said, look, it ain't covering up
It's
the
stylish. It's a stylish jacket, you know?
thing. Man, Michael Sanlin. Oh.
But what happens is.
Okay.
I forgot.
Oh my God.
He was talking about they got people within.
He got distracted.
I got distracted.
Oh, man.
You a mess.
But there's a lot more to it with these guys
Yeah.
than punching people in the face.
Why didn't you put this stuff down in a book?
I did.
Well, where is it?
I got it.
Where?
I ain't giving it to you.
Well, you won't give it to them? You won't give it to them? You won't give it to your friends?
Especially him. I got a whole section about this thick
And well, we need it. We need to get it
about what I
published.
think about him.
What you think about him?
Huh?
What you think about him?
He moves in the way I'd like to move.
Oh. Is that good or bad?
Yes.
That's good?
Yes. Stan is like Jurassic Park.
Oh, we back to-
Stan moves like a velociraptor. He's not real big,
But he real fast.
but he's real fast.
Oh.
And you better not try to run. He's real fast,
Okay.
and he's pretty certain about what he does. If you can get around somebody, that's why I use people like Stan. Sort of eyeballs for the person that they fight. So you can get used to watching somebody fast like him come at you. And if you can just get used to that, then these other people on the street ain't gonna do nothing because they can't fight anyway. They can't fight anyway. But you're real good, Stan.
What you think about him right here?
Same thing. He hits harder than Stan does.
Oh, he hits hard.
Yes.
Does
He
it
doesn't
even matter?
he doesn't
Well, say it, Dad.
he doesn't have
What word you looking for?
he don't have the sneakiness like Stan.
That's true. That's true.
You don't have the sneakiness like Stan. But Stan can hit hard. And his size kind of lied about what he can do.
That's a good way to put it.
His size says,
Deceiving. His size is deceiving.
you ain't gonna do nothing.
So his size is deceiving.
Yeah. He's like one other person I know.
Who?
It's really something.
Can you think of it? Can you tell us who that is? You know his name?
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
I ain't telling you.
You have so many secrets. Why are you so secretive? We need to know this stuff.
Oh, you don't?
Yes, we do.
Oh, you ne-
We gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in my book.
all you need to know is what makes you happy and you love your children and your hug. That's where it all, that's it. It's all over right there.
My positive energy kind of feel good right now. My body feel good.
Why?
My positive energy feeling real good right now.
That's because of me.
Oh, it is. What you do?
Oh, God.
If you're in a room with people like me,
You
you'll
radiate-
start,
you
you'll start
radiate
to
that
feel
good-
it. You'll
Well,
actually start to
It
feel it.
really does. Normally I have a fluttering.
My wife used to tell me, why don't you go walk home? I don't want to sit here next to you for 2 hours. Like, child,
Oh, because of your energy? That's great.
it actually exists.
I need this for my kids. I need this kind of energy around my school kids, really.
Sure.
They got ADHD, DDD, they got all the D's.
You got all the alphabet.
Yes. DYXWVUT and all of them.
Oh, man.
Because these kids are on medicine for all this stuff. They on this breathing and all that stuff, for all this hyper activities and can't sit still kind of stuff.
Bob, I want you to catch this.
That's good energy.
This gentleman right here, everything that I can do is because of this gentleman right here. This
Yeah.
man right here.
Ditto, man.
When I
That's the
first
truth.
saw him, he looked like, I don't know what he looked like. He looked like something I'd never seen before.
The
in
Hulk.
terms of movement. So I said, if I can get maybe 20% of
You
what
got
Mike
more,
had,
you got more than that.
okay. But I'm just giving him credit right now because, like I said, everything that I've accomplished to whatever level is because of this man right here.
And it's
That's what we're
easy.
gonna
And
take care of.
it's actually easy.
He got tears in his eyes. He's very grateful to you, Dad.
It's actually easy.
I wish you would taught me some of this stuff. See, I've been lying.
The first thing as a woman I teach you, excuse me if I say this, because you don't have a background in this, but she does.
Yeah, I see.
First thing I'm gonna have to do, because I don't have 30 years as teacher again.
That make me sad.
So
30 years.
So we gotta go talk to Mr. Colt 45.
Who is Colt 45? I don't know how to shoot. I don't even know how to aim. I don't even know how to aim. I don't even know. I don't even like guns.
You ain't gonna believe this. Neither do I.
And y'all know he still walks around with that coat on thinking he got a gun in his pocket. He be like, I forgot, I don't even have my gun. He had that coat on still, thinking he got a gun.
Well, you know, in the cowboy days, they had guns, right? The samurai days, they had
Yeah.
swords. We're back to guns now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he used to always have one, so
Guns and
he's
knives.
lost him. He be thinking that he still have it. Going there, damn, I ain't got no gun.
You want to hear something funny though? FBI statistics. Guess what the #1 most common weapon on the street is?
Gun?
Still to this day. That more frequently does serious damage to, or death to people. What's your guess? You said gun, right? Nope. What do you think? Try again.
Hands?
Nope.
What? What'd you
What
say?
is it, Dad?
What statistically the FBI says the most common weapon, and this has been for a while out there, that is used more frequently, doing, cumulatively more damage to more people, and most people think it's a gun. It's not.
Knives? It's
It's
knives.
not a knife either.
And he says,
I'll give you a
A
hint.
car?
A bat?
A bat?
Baseball bats are
Really?
still. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, people.
The
would
Louisville Slugger?
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Maybe get something like this.
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
What is that?
Fingers.
What is it? Oh, you got your little pokey thing.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
that work?
They
It's
quit.
sharp.
Yeah, they quit our kids too from bringing those
It's
to
right where you
school.
can put the thing.
A lot of our kids would bring them to school.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. A lot of my high schools would bring those
We
to
need to
school.
get you a dead pig.
Yeah, that's
Put that
something,
thing
boy.
on.
Wow.
Yeah.
They
You
stop.
gotta feel it going in. Yeah.
I haven't practiced with it. I just keep it on me whenever I'm out with my son
That's a
and
good
stuff.
weapon.
You know.
Do you, I hope you got it on though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wear it like this.
Yeah.
But
I like when the women carry weapons. I know Mike. I remember Mike saying this something. Yeah, they'll have their weapon, but it's down in their purse. It's like, excuse me, bad guy. Give me a minute now. I'll get it. You gotta go. Hey, let me go find it first. So that's good. If you're gonna carry it, yeah. But no, I'm serious. You should hit. What I did with guys training them with a knife is I went over to in Collinsville here where I grew up and got a pig, dead pig,
Okay.
hang him on a tripod. So now put that knife in that pig, and you find out you ain't gonna pull it out so easy.
Wow.
Get a vacuum in there. So you hit with the knife, you got to turn and snap it
Yeah.
to pull it back out because the tissue and the sinew and stuff wraps around the blade.
Right.
That's why, you know, you got to, if you're going to carry it, you got to train with it to get that feel, you know. Have you ever done that, Stan? You ever stick that in anything alive? You ever do it?
I've seen tapes of that, man. I've never done it.
Yeah,
It's just-
yeah, we set up a pig on a tripod and did it. It's very weird because you
Yeah.
think you can go like this and like this. That gets stuck in there a lot of times, especially getting a bone or getting the sinew. You got to
Yeah.
twist it, just you pop
That's
it
why
out.
some guys out here, when they get stabbed, they will hold it, trap the hand, so he can't take it out. Because
Yeah.
once the damage takes
Pull.
place, it's moved from
Yep,
taking out
And
the
they
guy.
pull
I
it
think
out.
sometimes you can stab.
yeah,
It's crazy.
Sometimes you can keep it in here and go to the hospital, they can take care of it.
yeah. It's
So
going to
they
bleed.
just trap their hand, just hold the knife. where
Hold
it's
it in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's better than having it come out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's good. If I would say if you're going to mess with edge weapons, you got to have the feel of something warm,
Actually
something
stabbing
bloody,
something,
and
yeah.
see what it does on the, you know, because it's going to freak you out. You know,
Yeah.
you do it. You got to know.
So I've worked with Perry on like some of the knife stuff and
Yeah.
stand too, but I've never actually like.
I say if you're going to teach offensive, you got people need to understand to stick it in something that's at least was alive. You got to know what it feels like. Get that blood on you and smell it. And
I think if
otherwise,
you're ever in a situation where your life is in danger, though, there's like some kind of calmness that takes over and that protectiveness. I don't know, at least for me, because I've been in situations like that where it was like I was like had this calmness that kind of calmed me down, and
Was watching
I
the
was
game.
He's
showing
watching
you what
baseball,
needed to
I
do.
think.
Must be
Yeah.
on tonight.
So, yeah.
you know, one of the things Mike used to do to us to make you know, so you have an idea of how it really feels when you're out there, is a simple. Remember some of your simple speed tests. Remember, Mike or Stan? You know, you got the guy with the focus mitt, right? So you're standing there and he's holding the focus mitt, right? And your job is to simply jab that thing as fast as you can, in and out, as quick as you can go, right? Now he's going to pull the focus mitt. He's watching everything. He's training himself too to watch the most minute movement that you make. And when he sees anything, he moves the mitt. So you start learning if you're telegraphing your moves, right?
Yeah.
So you'll be sitting and you start to, you know, like some guys will go like this, or they start, or they tighten up their shoulder, or they do some little jiggle, diggle, wiggle thing.
Yeah.
And the guy, you see the focus tag going like this. I remember Mike laughing, and the guy's moving because you're giving all this stuff away. So you get to where, oh well, I gotta calm down and I gotta be smooth, right? And then, but then this is the part that I like that Mike would do. So he'd see you hit it, and be like, you hit it, you hit it, you bring it back. Oh, okay, he got it 2 or 3 times. Good. Okay, now increase the range. Okay, now you got to step and slide it and hit it.
Yeah.
So then, here comes the coup de grace. Then Mike would go, okay, that's pretty good. Let's see what happens when you're afraid. Remember this? Then he's got the guy with the stick over here. Okay, so here's your arm coming out here to the focus mitt. Now he tells the guy standing here, okay, now when she jabs it, you break her arm. Just hearing that. Just hearing it, let alone you got a guy swinging at your arm, now it's getting like a real fight,
Okay.
right? Because now now you got some real threat, and you got your fear, and you feel it. It's like when you shoot, right, Mike? If you go out and you're shooting paper targets, big deal. But now combat shooting, you got to be shaky. You got to at least have the physiology of fear in the sense that you got to at least go do a bunch of push-ups, jumping jacks, and whatnot, and then try. You know, then you pull and you start to go, and you're a little like this. Now you're in combat, right? Because it ain't so stable anymore.
Now, Tina, this sounds kind of extreme because I was reading your expression. But Mike was such a genius in knowing how to set up situations that would have fear, but yet motivation. So nobody got seriously ill. I remember one of the tests he used to do is that he would sit in a chair with the old samurai sword he would have. And our job was to jump over a table and land in front of him and not get stabbed with the samurai sword. He would just sit there. But nobody ever got seriously. But he was a genius at setting up this environment to test your fear, to see where your, see what your level was.
They ain't doing that in the karate class down the street.
But they're doing it in real life.
That's
On the
right.
streets. Growing up.
Carl James is the one who got me in a situation where I had never been in or nothing. He wanted to see what I would do if I started losing.
Wow.
And I went, He said, let me put you in a hold. I want you to do your very best to get out of it. I said, I'm gonna get out of it.
In a dust hole? In the ground?
No,
Oh, the chokehold.
chokehold.
Oh.
I was confident. And it didn't work. I couldn't move. I should have sweated on him or something, anything. Carl wouldn't let me move. And I was stuck in one space. He knew what I would do. And was just waiting on me to do it. And ever since then, I'm like, don't touch me. I'm ready to go right now. I won't let nobody put me in that.
And that's important that you said that too. That's a big thing that a lot of guys don't want to go there, you know. I always suggest it's good to get choked out and know what it feels like to just go unconscious in somebody else's hands. That's a weird feeling, right? That's a weird feeling to not be in control, you know. And you got to know what it feels like. Hey, Bob likes the one we do. Very paralyzing. You lay on the ground, you get one guy laying on you, then you get another guy laying on top of him, another guy on top of him. Before you know it, you got like 800 pounds on top of you, and you can't move and you can't breathe either. And that's panic. That gets close to me.